Okay.
Welcome back, fellow StarCraft nerds. We have quite the treat for you tonight. It's going to be a show match between Aegis and Ice. I'm actually going to be joined here by a special cast, or dual caster, cblol.
Hey guys, I'm
cblol?
cblol. I'm also Travis. If you're watching earlier in this tournament, I was knocked out brutally in a PvP. It went the full 3 matches. I'd like to say I put my best foot forward, but here I am now.
It's quite epic, and here he is now. He's going to be dual casting with me later in the finals. I'm actually kind of glad he got knocked out, because the other guy, Faded Light, would have been kind of boring to do the dual cast with.
Yeah, I'm super excited. It may not be Seoul, Korea, maybe my basement, but this is close enough to the real thing,
This
baby.
is better than Seoul Korea. Tasus and Artosis have nothing on us. Why am I so fine? And cblol. And we're gonna get started soon enough, as soon as my computer gets loaded here.
Yeah, that might have been my computer. It was slowing things down at the beginning.
Yeah, no worries. I think it was actually both of us. Mine just finished. I'm actually experiencing a bit of lag. Are you, cblol?
Just a tad, yes.
Okay, I think it's yeah, there we go. It's settling down now. So we're actually starting off with the blue Protoss in the top right. Aegis. This is actually Eric Tens, a good friend of mine from Commerce. He's quite good. I think he's like a high diamond player, and he's gonna be facing off against Ice, who is a high master level player. He's probably close to Grand Master actually. So Ice is probably gonna make a fool of Aegis, and Aegis knows this. So they're being nice, and they're gonna do a show match for us. How do you think this is gonna go down, cblol?
You know, I have to put my money on the guy that you claim to be a Grandmaster caliber player. Looking at their APMs, always the first thing I do. Bad habit. They were low initially, but now they're ramping it up, and Ice is actually floating around 240. He only has 10 workers out, but he's still managing to crank out 240 APM. Pretty impressive.
That is insane. He's actually rusty too. Did you know that, cblol? I don't think he's played in like a month, and yet he's like going right at it with 400 APM.
You always hear the pro players saying, though, that when they're shaky, when they're nervous, that's when their APM's the highest, because they're not using their movements efficiently. They're just cranking their fingers out, doing whatever they can, spamming.
That's quite true, actually. Alex, I wonder if Alex or Ice is going to realize this. And he's actually slowed it down now. I think he's selling in. He brought it down to 130 or so.
Yeah, nice chrono boost from Aegis right off the bat. He's keeping his energy low. Constant pro production.
This is actually quite brutal. I don't know if you're experiencing it, but I'm having a lot of lag, actually.
Yeah, these guys probably can't be too happy about this.
No. I'm actually going to ask. I know it's settling down. It's settling down for me.
So as long as we talk about it, it's not going to lag, basically.
Yeah, I think so. It's one of those jinx it kind of things. But we're actually starting off with Aegis starting off with an early scout. He's actually scouted the bottom right-hand position. He's going to find Ice soon enough, actually. And it
looks like Ice is coming straight across map. He's gonna find him in one shot.
About to say that too. That's some funny scouting pattern. What do you think? What do you think, cblol? Do you think he's got a hack on?
It's either a map hack, or he's thinking the only position he's afraid of right away is this cross position.
Yep.
And there it is. He finds him.
There it is. Sees the gateway.
Let's see if he tries to throw Aegis off his game.
So he's gonna scout around. He's gonna spot the gas. And Aegis was actually telling me earlier that he was going to go early gas against Ice here, so I wonder if Ice is going to figure out what he's going to do. Aegis has a specific build against Terran. It consists of Immortals, High Templars, Charged Zealots, and some good force fields.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised if Ice is feeling like he's the better player, is just going to try to have a nice standard game and just beat Aegis with good play.
I have to admit, Ice has actually beaten me quite a few times. He's probably the...
But hey, talk about the rust right here. He's actually supply blocked himself, and he has no depot building.
Oh no!
Supply blocked at 19. That's huge. Terrible.
No, that's unacceptable. Oh no, wait, that's because he's saving his money for this Ghost Command Center.
He's got the early expo going down. Well, it's not that early. It's 4 minutes in the game already.
I don't know if that's standard, but that seems quite early to me.
Oh, it's pretty. He only has 1 racks down at the moment. It looks like Ice is just not chronoing out his core at the moment. He's got a stalker coming. He does have that second gas down already, though, so maybe he's looking for a sentry heavy play.
Yeah.
Maybe getting an expand of himself.
Yeah. I think Ice saw this earlier, and I think that's why he felt comfortable going with that command center. I mean, I don't think we should doubt him too much.
No, definitely.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the guy who's the Masters Terran has his build orders down.
Yeah. No, I look up to Ice. I try to beat him every time, but he always gets the best of me. He's kind of like the he's always like the best player. I'm always kind of like the second. I'm always in his shadows. Like, if you watch Thor, I'm kind of like the Loki to his Thor,
You're the Soraldi to his Amadeus.
the Nadal to his Federer,
Geez, I don't know.
the
The Malkin
Vegeta
to the
to his
Crosby.
Goku.
Oh, that's harsh.
Oh yeah, it's a tough life. It's a tough life, cblol.
Yeah. The Frank Grimes to his Homer
Yeah,
Simpson.
that's exactly it. But Bunker coming out in the front here, and Ice is actually getting 3 barracks to begin with. So I think he's just gonna transition to. I think Tanks is the metagame now against Protoss. I'm not too sure. You play Protoss. What do you think?
He's got the reactor coming down. He's got a Hellion coming out. It looks like Protoss is expanding. Both these guys are just settling into a nice macro game. No one's showing anything too crazy. He's got 2 gates down. He still has that double gas going at full mining. He's got 500 gas stored up. I want to know what he's going to be doing.
And I think Aegis just poked in with Stalker, and he's going to run him back home. He's actually throwing down his Nexus. It's a bit behind already. I didn't catch sight of the worker counts. Quite even actually, 25 to 24, so no one's got a really big lead. So I think, let's see, what does Aegis have in terms of tech? He's getting the Robo Facility, so this is exactly what I was saying earlier. He's going to go with his patent Immortal, High Templar, and...
Now Stim has just started for
Stim
Ice.
just started? Oh yes, you're right, it has just started.
He's got that coming. He's got his economy rolling along. He still has that Reaper coming in and out. It's going to sneak into the back of Aegis's base right now. He's poking in. Now let's see if he gets around to that Twilight that just went down. Actually, the Twilight's almost 2/3 of the way done already. He's taken out 1 probe, 2 probes.
Oh, he just caught sight of it. And he just selected it. I saw him just select it. He knows that these probes are not mining at all. I think that was...
Yeah, a lot of lost mining time.
Exactly. How much workers were killed there? What's the tab again for that?
Press L, units lost. Our Terran has lost 2, our Protoss has lost 5 units.
There we go, yeah. You're right. That's actually quite big this early in the game.
Yeah, even more significant though is that lost mining time from those probes running around.
That's the compound later, because he's already falling behind. He's about 9 supply down already.
That being said, that Rust is coming off again. He supply blocked himself again briefly at 58. He's up to 70 now. Maybe compensating a little bit. He threw down 4 depots.
I don't think it's gonna happen again. He's got a few depots down there. He's just gonna hard macro now.
Last thing, I think Aegis shouldn't want him to get too far into the game, because once he warms up and gets going, it's gonna be hard to stop a macro monster like Ice.
He's gonna be in trouble. And Ice is moving out now, actually. It's a pack of Marauders and Marines.
Yeah, it's impressive too. Look how low he's keeping his minerals despite a pretty strong economy, working off 2 bases. And if you look, Aegis does not have that many gateway units. He has 4 sentries, a fair deal of energy, but that's not going to stop this ball that's coming towards him without perfect force fields.
Ice is just going to catch Aegis here.
He's in trouble. He had an observer going towards his base, so I have to think he might have seen that ball coming towards him, but he's not reacting.
Charge isn't quite finished either, so and the Templar Arch has just went down, so I don't think Sidestorm's gonna be there anytime soon to save him.
Combat Shields is finishing in 10 seconds. This is gonna be a beautiful timing.
This is why Ice is Grandmaster. You see that timing? It's just these little subtleties. It's just amazing.
The supply count right now is 82 for Ice to 62 for Aegis. He has a 20 supply lead without any major engagement having happened right now.
Took that lead and ran with it. And he's just poking in. I don't think he's actually going to commit here, which is good because he's actually putting some pressure on Aegis. He's getting a little bit stressed out here.
Yeah.
Immortal's coming out, but I think Ice is actually going to wait for the Medivacs, but I see an observer by Aegis going into his base. He's going to see that there's nothing there actually, and
yeah, he's checking him out. That should be a definite warning sign. He's got 4 gases now. Just right now, he's transferred 3 probes to get all the mining, so he's gonna have a ton of gas that he's gonna need if he wants to make full use out of that Templar archives. Yeah. But
he actually hasn't fully saturated his gas. You can see the top gas on the natural. It only has 2 harvesters.
Yeah,
so.
it only has 2 guys going, and Storm is only a third of the way complete. It's gonna be a long time before he gets the storms out. And looking at the upgrades on Ice right now, he's at 0-0, and weapons level 1 is just starting upgrading now, so it's gonna be a long time before he buffs those Marines
Oh,
up
the
too
scan
much.
just went through in the front of Aegis's base here. I think an engagement might be coming now. I
Yep, he's poking up. Oh, this probe's gonna meet an early death. They turn around to stop, but he's sneaking back
Yeah.
again, and it looks like Aegis wants to engage as well. He's
Yeah, I'm not
ready. He's at least
quite sure
posturing.
about this, because the moment that Aegis is gonna get Sidestorm, it's just gonna make his army so much more cost effective. And I think Ice needs to put on a bit of pressure here in my opinion. Actually, Sidestorm has just finished, but he has no High
Yeah.
Templars, so... Oh no, he does have two.
He has 2 High Templars in the back in addition to those
Don't
Immortals.
have energy
I
for
think
Storm
it.
quite yet. In about 3 seconds they will. Or one of them does, but the other one doesn't. One Storm goes off, that's
He gets that one
huge.
storm off. He's leaving those Immortals up there by themselves out to dry. The perfect timing for Ice has passed. He's got a weak army, all in yellow and orange. And right now, Aegis is able to warp more troops in. And it looks like he's got the upper hand despite being severely outnumbered in
Ice
supply.
had just made a drop the moment he made that attack. And he sniped a few workers. He's actually up to 15 workers killed.
We also have an armory going down for Ice. He's just landed his
Yep.
third.
Wow, he's up to 58 SCVs, so 39 probes now.
That's huge. He's 200 income in front. Things are really starting to swing his way as this game carries on. He's got a 40
I
supply
like how
lead.
Aegis has probes in every Zelnaga tower, and actually he has sight of most things here, but it doesn't really matter. He's kind of hemmed himself out in his base. He's just a little bit too passive here. I think he needs to move out soon before Ice builds this
Yeah.
on this advantage even further.
He's got 3 Immortals. He's got 4 High Templars, slowly building up energy. If Aegis can take advantage right now and get higher tech units, and just, the medevac count for Aegis isn't particularly high, so just a few storms is really going to turn the tide. Those Marines still 1-0. Armor level 1 is finishing now. Weapons level 2 is getting going. The Ghosts are coming. He has 3 Ghosts finishing now. So once he gets those EMPs into battle, that is going to make a huge difference, sapping the shields from the Immortals and the High Templars if he's
I
able
think
to get the
Aegis
perfect
could be in a world
EMP
of
up.
for him. He's researching Blink right now. I don't know how much of that's actually going to help, considering he only really has 4 Stalkers.
Yeah.
I'm not quite too sure I agree with
At
that.
this point, he's 50 supply lead. Behind, it's almost just desperation. Maybe some insane blink micro magic is gonna save him, but I don't
I
think
think it's
so.
only a matter of time before
Not
these
this.
ghosts build up their energy for EMP.
Now here's something interesting. Did you know, if you're a Zerg and you had mind control and you happen to have mind controlled, you had your armies, you would be able to chrono boost a planetary fortress, and it would fire 50% faster.
What? Really?
Yes, like as a Protoss, unless you can't chrono boost other ally structures unless they leave the game and you have control of the units. Unless you're a Zerg and you build those units yourself and you have all the productions facilities as your own. I was reading about it today. It's amazing, and I need to try it out.
Quite brilliant. I did not know that. You learn something new every day. We are
Yeah,
noob friendly here on our
it's just a
cast.
little secret.
We are quite noob friendly. Just teaching noobs every day about those tips and tricks.
Just letting them know that the best things they can do is just try to assimilate a
Oh, here
Terran.
comes the EMPs against
Build a
all the
private
High
with
Templars.
the
They're bunched
invasion.
up. There's 2 that are left, but they don't have energy.
None of them have energy for storms now.
This is brutal. I think this is it.
This is looking bad. This is going to look like GG. He's 80 supply in the lead. There's no way he's going to hold this off.
Stim Terran army.
Archons
Terrible
warping.
gateway units. Last ditch effort trying to warp these High Templars into Archons, but I think that's it. He just called GG.
There's the GG.
Well played. Oh, you have the GG button. That's so awesome.
To own the
That
GG
is
button.
awesome. That's gonna come so much handy. This is coming so handy in the finals.
There it is. GG. Bad macro. That's a pretty accurate summation of the game.
입시가
Would you say?
저장되었습니다.
Discourse screen here. Economy breakdown. He just did catch up on the workers, but I mean at the end of the day he just hemmed himself inside his base. And thanks for watching, guys. I'm gonna cut the cast off here, so hope you enjoyed our duo cast show match between Aegis and Ice. Look forward to seeing you guys in the finals. Good game. Thanks for joining me, cblol.
Thanks.